Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Jenny Paul. I am a business coach for entrepreneurs looking to build meaningful, profitable businesses doing what they love. And I am being careful not to fall down the stairs. I am here in Chandidasa, Bali. I thought I would do a little bit of a different type of video for you and just kind of walk and talk and chat about lifestyle business. What is a lifestyle business? What does it mean to create a lifestyle business? And how can you take the first steps if you're looking to build a business that provides you with freedom and fulfillment? How can you start? And what are the questions you should be asking yourself? So first and foremost, what is a lifestyle business? Now, a lifestyle business is one that you don't necessarily build for the money. Of course, you want to be profitable. You need to be profitable if you're running a business and expecting to support yourself and your family. But it's not the main focus. The focus is the freedom and the fulfillment that you'll feel from this business. A lot of the times with a lot of my clients that are looking to build freedom-based businesses, they've come from corporate jobs that didn't make them feel lit up. It actually did the opposite. It drained them and they lost their spark. This is exactly how I felt when I was working as a lawyer, and I just felt like there had to be something more. There had to be more to life, and I should feel differently when I'm working. I'm spending so much time at the office that I should be feeling differently. It should provide me with energy and not drain me at just the thought of going into work. And this is how I felt when I first started in law. I had just finished, well, actually I was in the middle of my articling year. So I hadn't even become a practicing lawyer yet. I was working as an articling student, and I already knew that this just could not be it for the rest of my life. And it was really at that time that I started to think about how to build a business that would light me up and provide me with the freedom and fulfillment that I was looking for. Now, there were some questions I asked myself during this time that if you're thinking about building a lifestyle business, I think will also really help you. The first question is, what does my ideal day look like? When I think about the perfect day, me spending a day at work and then also afterwards when I go home, when I spend time with friends and family, what does that ideal day look like? And map that out. And don't limit yourself either. Don't think that just because the people around me, their day looks a certain way, mine should look that way too. No. What is your ideal dream day? Our life is comprised of the days that we live. So when it comes to the days that you're living, what do you want to be doing and what do you want them to look like? I really figured out that I wanted to work from home. I didn't want to get dressed up and go into an office and wear a suit and all of the stuff that I was currently doing in my law job. It didn't feel like me. It felt like I felt like I was playing dress up, and I just didn't love it. That's me. You may feel the opposite. Maybe you do like that. So really think about your own ideal day. Don't limit yourself. I wanted to work from home. I wanted to work in my Lululemons. I wanted to work with clients online. I wanted to build passive income streams. I wanted to wake up to sales notifications on my email. I wanted to feel that I had freedom to be creative. I had time to be creative. I didn't have to rush to get my work done and sacrifice my work quality. I could really spend time on mastering whatever it was that my work was, and that I had just time to sink into it. When I was in law, I felt like I had to rush through a lot of what I was doing, and because I wasn't necessarily lit up by the work itself, I didn't have the motivation or the inspiration to really spend time diving in deep to what I was doing and mastering my craft. So I really wanted to feel like on a day-to-day basis, I'm working on mastering my craft in some way. And that was me mapping out my ideal day. So I think this is a really important question, because we can also get into business and start to build a business not thinking about that and not structuring our business in a way that supports what our ideal day and ideal life looks like. And then our business starts to monopolize our time because we haven't actually structured it in a way that will lend to us living our ideal life. So even as you set out to start your freedom-based business, this is a question to ask yourself at different points of the journey as well. Am I staying true to how I want to live my ideal day and my ideal life? And are there changes that I need to make to my business to help me do that so that I can structure this in a way that's conducive to living my ideal life? The second question that you want to ask yourself is, what feels like play to me? It may feel like work to others, but it feels like play to me. And I had a mentor in law that told me he didn't believe that you could work and have it feel like play. He didn't believe the saying that people would say, if you do what you love, you won't actually work a day in your life because you'll just love what you do. And he told me that that wasn't a possibility and that he didn't believe in it. And well, I'm a bit of a rebel, so I took it as a bit of a challenge. And that's not the reason I quit law by any means. I had already started thinking about quitting law, but I kept that in the back of my mind because in my gut and in my heart, I felt that that is possible. I've seen people doing that. I've seen people with these amazing, beautiful careers doing what they love. I think that this is possible for me too. Why not me? Just because I went to law school, spent a ton of money, went into student debt, spent a ton of time becoming a lawyer, that doesn't shut any possibilities off for me. So I set out to build a life and a business that felt like play. And it took time for me to get to this point. It's not like I quit and then made that decision and this dream life and business appeared. No, it did take work and it did take persistence and it did take me putting in the time to correct my mindset, to correct any limiting beliefs that I had, to work on my confidence, to work on my ability to show up, to also learn the business strategy side, and all of that coming together to build what it is that I had as a higher vision for myself. So that's the next question is, what, if you were doing it every day, would it feel like play? I'm here filming a video for you. This is part of my job right now. This does not feel like work to me. This feels like, truly does feel like play. And I'm so grateful every single day. I probably just made a bunch of noise on the microphone as I was collecting my heart, but I want you to know that this is how I feel. Now, the third question that I want you to ask is, what will bring you joy? Now, this is similar to the previous question about what will feel like it's not work to you, but what will actually bring you joy to do on an everyday basis? In any business, there are going to be tasks that you don't necessarily love. That's a given. There's going to be things that, for me, that's accounting and bookkeeping, that is going to feel like a little bit of a slog when you have to do it. But apart from that, what will bring you the most joy? Because when you're setting out to build a business for more freedom and to feel fulfilled, you really do have to think about finding meaning, finding purpose, and finding joy in what you do. But sometimes it's not always clear. Sometimes it can be difficult to know what is actually going to bring you that fulfillment and what is going to make your heart sing. It's difficult to know that sometimes. And you might overthink it, and just know that as you take the steps, that the path reveals itself. So you don't have to have everything figured out. Just follow the joy, follow what feels good, follow what gives you that perfect balance of that nauseating feeling that you're doing something big and scary by setting out to make this happen, or taking your next step, or even taking your baby steps. But also you can feel that excitement and you just can't wait for the day when it all comes together. And when you think about that higher vision for yourself and that ideal life in business, it just lights you right up. You can feel the joy just bubbling. So yeah, it's that perfect mix of fear, but fear that doesn't hold you back. Fear that you can feel it, as they say, and just do the thing anyway. So you want that fear that still feels like it's expansive, that if I do push past this fear, I know that there's something waiting for me beyond it. And truly, the best days of our lives beyond that fear. So push past it, take your baby steps. Don't expect everything to be perfect. Even if you don't know exactly what's going to fill you up and bring you fulfillment and purpose and meaning, just take baby steps towards what brings you joy in this moment. And I promise you that the path will reveal itself. That courage that you take will be rewarded. speaking to you from experience. I'm speaking to you living here. This is where I live right now. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that to represent a possibility for you. A possibility that I know I needed when I heard my mentor-in-law tell me that it wasn't possible to live a life that felt joyful or work in a way that felt like play or didn't feel like I was working. At that point in time, I needed somebody to tell me that this was possible and to keep going and to not give up and to dream the biggest dream and not hold myself back and put away those limiting beliefs because they are lies. They are lies. Anything that has been put into your mind, placed into your mind and your heart is there because you have everything within you already to make it happen. So I'm just here filming this in a little bit of a different way to show you that this is possible, that I am living it now, that it took me 10 years to get to this beach, but I got here. And it was through persistence and faith that did waver. There were times where I thought, maybe this is never going to happen. But just push through, surround yourself with people who believe that this is possible and that encourage you to take the steps and that have taken the steps themselves to help lead the way. You don't have to do any of this alone. And that's it. Those are the 3 questions that I'd like you to ask yourself if you're thinking about building a lifestyle business, if this is something that you dream about, if you're looking for more freedom and fulfillment in your life. And yes, money is a big part of it too, but freedom and fulfillment. I encourage you to ask yourself those questions and reach out to me on Instagram at Live Long and Hustle. I am available to chat with you in the DMs all about this. And if you have any questions or you just need some guidance or support, reach out to me. I am here for you. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. I'm going to be bringing a lot of lifestyle entrepreneurship content to you, building an online business, building passive income streams, and more, and just more about my journey as well. So make sure you subscribe and let's connect, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for